Basically, it's telling me inflation is not running out of control. And with the ADP payroll report, it's saying the jobs aren't falling off a cliff either. So here's what we got today this morning. Inflation eases in December. Core consumer prices rose at the slowest pace in 2021. Now, a lot of economists are going to come back and say, oh, well, I knew this and I knew that. But let's get over to the trend of this so I can explain to you guys really what's going on. So here's the data we got today. Okay, so this is really what affects the market. So if you're trying to figure out what's going on with mortgage rates, you came to the right place. So what we're looking at is we got ADP payroll numbers. Okay, we're going to just throw those out with the trash, but they came in kind of at point. Last reading was 11,500 people got jobs during the week, and 11,750 people got jobs this week. That's a good number. Okay, so if you go through here now, let's look at the inflation. So we have the jobs report saying the jobs aren't crashing. Now let's get over to consumer prices to see what they're doing. So let's go down through here, and I want to look at core first. Core means they stripped out food and energy. And this number I thought might be right on point or a little bit lower. Man, we called that one too. So let's get over here. Core came in previously at 0.2. All the analysts were saying it's going to come in at 0.3, and I said yesterday, don't be surprised if this comes down. So it came down a little bit. Here's where I kind of nailed it. I said the core CPI, it came in at 2.6. They're saying it's going to come in at 2.7. I said this is probably going to come in at 2.6, and it did. Okay, so where I thought it would be a little sticky is down through here. So we're staying at 2.7% on the CPI and this. What does all this tell me? Well, basically it's telling me inflation is not running out of control. And with the ADP payroll report, it's saying the jobs aren't falling off a cliff either. Why does this matter? The Federal Reserve, this is what they monitor. And I know we go over it every day, but we might have some new people here. So the Federal Reserve, they control that rate over there. It's called the federal funds rate. But what the Fed watches and the markets, they watch these things right here, the PCE. That's the inflation that they look at. I look at consumer inflation. How much am I paying? Now, the unemployment rate, this is where they're saying, okay, now this part's where it's going to be dismal. But last week, we got a new unemployment rate that actually went from 4.6 to 4.4. So it's saying the jobs market isn't terrible and inflation's not running out of control. Well, that was validated today.